it's Disney Girl back for another episode of my Disney's Magic Kingdoms game. So here we can see Fauna is using her magic for good, creating green flowers all over my kingdom. Wonderful! Everyone looks much happier. With all of this cheer, I'm feeling inspired to bake. Quest complete. Attempted baking part 3. Practice makes perfect. That it does, Fauna. That it does. And she has a little bit more to say here. Maleficent spells have the power to alter the very world in which we live. I will need to strengthen my power if we are to stand a chance in the coming battles. So we need to level her up? Just a guess? Fairy Forces Part 2. Send Fauna to strengthen magical skills at home. Okay, so in order for her to do that... Oh, and we have to do Aurora as well. So we've got 2 things for Fauna to do. Flora just finished hers. So searching the kingdoms 4 hours and strengthen her magic is 8. Alright, so there she is. She is doing that right now around the kingdom. I think she was literally just doing that, but as soon as the quest comes up, you have to redo that stuff, so... Oh well, that's okay. So using Merlin right now for the Gathering spell. Thank you, Merlin. I find the Gathering spell, guys, takes a little bit longer to do than it did in the past. I'm not just sure if that's because my kingdom is bigger, or they've actually changed that for a little bit more dramatic effect. Not sure, though. Look at all these chests around my kingdom. Not too difficult to find, though, I have to admit. They were all pretty close to home. These days you can get some really tricky chests that hide over in Space Mountain, like actually right beside it, within the actual park itself, not on the outside sort of terrain. So that's a little unusual that they've done that. And don't forget, the Alice in Wonderland Legendary Chest Packs are available right now. I don't have any of this collection, which is just shocking to me, but I hopefully will be able to get some of those characters at some point. So for a limited time, there's a cupcake bundle, which you get 40 gems and a cupcake stand. And guys, I have a weak spot for cupcakes. They're so cute and they taste so yummy. They're like a delicious muffin. But they're not a muffin, they're a cupcake. So anyways, I love cupcakes, so I'm going to have to put that stand in my kingdom. The question is where at the moment, since my kingdom's a little messy in certain areas. I just kind of had to throw things in, or jam things in, just to, you know, get as much magic as possible and all that. I should have just left it empty and then I could have moved some of my stuff around. So we'll see. I'll just, I might have to clear some stuff out in a little bit, but not today. Definitely not doing it today. It's a lot of work and my characters have to all be out of their attractions, which sometimes that's easier said than done. If you just have one straggler just sort of like just lingering behind in the attraction, you can't move it. So when you can't move it, it just means you can't decorate properly. And you're like, oh, I'm not sure if it can actually fit there. And sometimes you can pretend with like other attractions just to sort of see, but really you won't know how it looks until it gets there. So sometimes it is just worth waiting. Oh, I am leveling up. Congratulations. You have reached level 41. And I got 1,225 magic and 1 gem. That is awesome. I think that screen, though, I think it's time for an update. I love it, but I think there's so many more effects that they could do for that right now. It was cool, for sure, but I think, again, we've seen it a lot, and that background, they can totally get a better background for that. Just a thought, just to mix it up, change it up for us, especially because I've now seen it 41 times. Just saying, I've seen it that many times now. Alright, so I've got a few characters that still can collect for Donald. Now, the thing is Donald's ears hats are proving very difficult to get for me. I don't know how you guys found your drop rate for Donald's hats. They are legendary to get, but I find I'm not having as much trouble with the other items, just the ears hat. So, again, I'm not sure if that's pretty common for people or if I'm just having a little bit of a hard time with it, but let me know in the comments below what your drop rate for Donald's ears hat was or is currently. If you guys aren't at that point in the game, don't worry about it. I'm sure you will be there soon, so just follow along and sort of stay tuned to see what other people say as well about that. And I will give everybody an update on Donald's ears hat in my next video. Striking gold! Find gold trophies hidden throughout the kingdom by collecting from attractions and character activities. Okay, so we all know what the striking gold is, right? So those trophies, you actually have to send your characters out for a certain amount of time to collect those trophies. You can't just send them out and they'll just, to do whatever and they'll get it. So that will have to definitely be the focus if I want to do well in that. And the attractions, well, it respawns a lot. So we are looking at, if we want to do well, checking the kingdom a lot more than usual. And two, there's always a reward in striking gold when you collect these trophies. If you collect like over 100 or something, there'll be an exact number, which I'll show you guys in a minute. There'll be an exact number, and that means that there will be some sort of stand or a legendary chest or something like that at the end of it. So that is going to be very, very exciting. I just want to do a few more things here before I show you guys, unless it just randomly pops up on my screen. But I need to level up another character. And I'm thinking of going back to the Lilo and Stitch here because I did say after the Lilo and Stitch event I was going to get all of that collection to level 10. I was very, very passionate about that, and I really want to make sure that I actually do it. Here is Dale. So cute.
You just woke up from a great nap. Time for a snack.
Quest complete. Finding Dale.
Pecans are my favorite afternoon snack. Ask anybody.
Oh, he's so cute. Congratulations, you have completed the Mickey and Friends collection. So that is now Dale in my kingdom. We had Chip already, so we actually have both characters, which is insane. Here he is with more dialogue.
Oh boy, there's a really big orchard just around the corner. But I don't know if I can carry all those acorns by myself. Chip usually helps me out. If only I knew where he was.
Dale seeking Chip. Send Dale to search for his friend. You know what's funny? I actually just totally forgot that I had him to bring in. Just because Chip and Dale look so similar, I really just thought there that, wow, that I already had him in the kingdom. But I just brought in a new character, guys. That was the first time I saw the welcoming screen, too. It looks so similar to Chip's. I literally just thought it was the exact same one. So that was a little bit of a surprise for me. I forgot that I sent him to be welcome, not to be leveled up. Chip and Dale, they're just so funny, but they can confuse not just Donald, they can confuse Disney Girl too. Just proven. So what did you guys think of the first dialogue for cute little Dale? He's still looking for his buddy Chip, and I can only imagine when Donald comes in the amount of chaos they are going to cause him. Poor Donald. So here is It's a Small World, which I unlocked in my last video, which was super amazing, and there was this great screen that really showed the kingdom in a whole new way. They did it for Space Mountain and California Screaming. I wish they did more of those types of screens as you made progress through your kingdom. Alright, so here I just bought the cupcake stand and I got 40 gems out of it, which I'm not saying no to. So I need a spot for it in my kingdom. So I'm just going to take out one of my decorations and for now just put in the cupcake stand. Here it is here. Very pretty. It'll collect 85 magic for me, so no complaints. So let's go ahead and place that in the kingdom and zoom in. Oh, wow. Look at how pretty it is and cute. This looks like something Minnie would go and visit all the time for a snack. I mean, besides Daisy, Steiner states like her BFFs, but I just love this cupcake stand. Oh, limited time. May the best pirate win. Collect trophies and win prizes. So it looks like that pirate stand right there, that is going to be the reward when we collect those gold trophies. Now the gold trophies aren't that big and we will not get them. So don't be having a heart attack about that cool trophy there. We don't actually get it. So it's called the Hat and Beard Stand, and you need 120 of these gold trophies in order to collect it. Now, on the event leaderboard, that is a different story. I've already collected some. Sometimes it takes a while for the game to sort of register the first round of collecting those trophies. You guys saw them pop up as I was popping around my kingdom, so they'll be there at some point. Jack Sparrow is now level 6. Time to celebrate. He is always celebrating with rum, I'm sure, and really bad eggs. Mind you, that looks like a big giant chicken leg, not rum or eggs. Okay, Jack, you are very confusing, but no problem. He's celebrating with his chicken. Here is Randall Boggs. He is a very creepy guy. He is now level 7. I can get used to this. His run is so creepy, guys. Look at him. He's like a centipede. Is he actually a centipede, though? I actually have no idea, but creepy. All right, so here are some more of the gold trophies, and I don't know why it's not showing up on the board, but as I collect the trophies, this is what happens, guys. Milestone reward of level 4 to get the Hat and Beard Stand. So yes, this took more than just my popping around the kingdom that I showed you, but here it is. Doesn't it look super cool in the kingdom? I love it. Oh, I had to remove another concession actually out of my kingdom in order to get it to fit, but that is the Hat and Beard Stand. So hopefully you guys are doing well in the Striking Gold event too, and I will see you guys for my next DMK video. Bye!